Some agents would stare at Jack,
Shoot him.
but his fellow supers would most likely come to his aid.
The Phalange? Cuddy, what he finna do? Sing the zombies away? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Phalange gotta be the worst hero I've ever heard of in my lifetime, Cuddy. Phalange sucks. Y'all know his powers is just singing hella loud? That's it. It's literally just me and a playlist, Cuddy. Me and a Bluetooth speaker. I could be Phalange. I could be Phalange. Bro, I'll prove it right now, bro. Who'd do detour this early on, bro? Hold on, I'm mad tired. I don't want to be that loud.
My old phone carrier was reaching their hand into my wallet and just...
I think he was reaching his hand into his pants. I was about to say, bro, word, this finna go. I'm not even finna be that loud, bro. Not even that loud, bro. What'd I say? Go a lot, fellas. I'm tired of this crap, bro. I am so tired, gang. Yesterday was Halloween, as you may know, and first things first, I hope everyone here had an amazing Halloween, bro. Like, straight up, just an amazing, fun, safe Halloween. As for me, it was cool. Like, bro, I am so tired, gang. Like, I don't drink, right? But it genuinely feels like I'm recovering from, like, a hangover. Excuse me. But, like, it genuinely feels like I'm recovering from a hangover, bro. Like, last night we went to a frat party, me and, like, a group of friends, right? And my girl. We, I can hear you here. Girl, honey, do you got it? Yes. Yeah, why is that so crazy for people to believe, bruh? Hey, always hate it. But not for real. We went to this party, and boy, it was crazy. I ain't gonna lie, the party was eh. The playlist was kind of old, though. Like, bro, they started playing, like, Magnolia, Mo Bamba, bruh. They played Mo Bamba, bruh. I got O's. Like, it was crazy. It was mad old, though. Like, why are we playing Mo Bamba and Big 25, bruh? Why? You know what? Who cares? But the costumes were mad cool. We went as like a group thing, so we were like Shrek, right? I was a donkey and my girl was the dragon, right? And it was cool. But bruh, I saw Nanami there. I saw Luffy. It for real looked like an IRL Fortnite lobby, bruh. Cause you got a bunch of like these iconic characters, right? Hitting the Dougie. Bachata, no, not bachata. It was barely any Hispanic music, but like, dancing and stuff. We even saw Spider-Punk, bruh. It was mad cool. But I'm not gonna lie, I think he went by himself, because whenever me and my group were like dancing, I would periodically like glance at him, and I just see him dancing by himself. I don't know how to explain what he did. Funny enough, I think this was like with Mo Bamba, bruh. He like, hold on, get your hand right now with your palm facing you, and leave your thumb and your pinky up, but the 3 middle fingers down. Right? So you make it like a surfer dude type of thing. Now do it with your other hand and like put those up and down while like sticking your tongue out and like just shaking. That's literally what he did. Just mad aggressively, bro. I don't know. How did he look like he got laced or something, bro? He was going stupid. But bro, it was mad cool. I'll elaborate more on it later because I already know how y'all be. Hoodie dude, we do not care. Hoodie dude, I didn't ask. Hoodie dude, shut up. I could already hear y'all go. So shut up, bro. Tonight we got some more Incredible stuff. The Incredibles from Disney? Yeah. The Incredible Zombie Infection Explored, Incredible Zombie AU by Greg from Cult Meetings. I don't know, Greg. I don't know why he in a cult, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I wonder what is the weird, like, what cult? I wonder if there's a cult for the most minute thing. What if there's, like, a cult for, like, is there a cult for me? Maybe. Like, there's, like, a people that, like, gather around on, like, a random Wednesday. If I was a cult, would y'all gather around for, like, on a Monday or a Friday? Am I a Friday cult type of guy or, like, a Monday? I don't know. I'll ask one of my cult friends, I suppose. I don't have any cult friends. So all my cult hoodie dude fans, what would it be? But fellas, let's get straight to it.
Time.
Dude, I don't know why that was mad funny to me. Hey, shout out Big Gazer Beam, Cuddy. Time.
Space. Reality.
Is that Gamma Jack? Or is my OC noticeable?
It's more than just a linear path. It's a prison of endless possibility, where a single choice can branch out into infinite realities.
I ain't gonna lie, who drew my mans right here, Cuddy? He mad chop, bruh. He mad ugly. Ugh.
Creating alternate worlds from the ones you know.
There's Incredible Comics?
I am your cult leader.
Oh, hi,
I
cult
am
leader.
your guide through these vast new realities. Follow me as we ponder the question,
What if?
what if?
Oh, okay, I kind of like this. This is mad cool. I love the concept. Treating AUs like a Marvel What If, bro. I wish the show was actually as good though. Hey, that show was buns, Cuddy. That show was ugh.
The Incredibles is Disney's golden child when it comes to superhero media.
Yeah.
No, Disney not create Marvel, they bought Marvel.
Do people actually think Disney built Marvel or made Marvel? Huh.
Which, by the way, came out with their animated series over on Disney Plus, Marvel Zombies, loosely based on the comics. Marvel Zombies is a cult classic where our favorite heroes are infected by a zombie virus that gives them a hunger for human flesh. Once they've had their fill, they return to their normal selves and mostly regret what they've done.
I mean, I would assume Peter Parker regrets eating his wife and grandma. You know, I would assume so. Wait, I haven't read the Marvel Zombies comic. Isn't it still ongoing? How many people are still alive? I thought the series ended when all these like zombie people ran out of like human seeds, so they went to the space and they ate everyone there, and they need to like look over the universe. Like, how is this like universe still going? Whatever.
About the comics of Marvel Zombies for hours, but we're not here to talk about them. With this in mind, you have to ponder the question: What if the world of the Incredibles were infected with a similar virus?
Oh, that's cool. I like this.
How would the heroes handle it?
Well, I feel like Elastigirl, if Elastigirl's infected, she's cooked. Like, the whole verse is cooked, unironically. Because DC did the same thing called, like, DC, so it was like a DC zombie infection, and Plastic Man got affected, and he was, like, essentially, like, this just a thing. Like, he was this natural occurrence. It was, like, I don't know how to explain it, bro. So if Elastigirl gets affected, it's GG's. Same with Dash.
And how would the virus interact with these super-powered beings?
Okay.
In today's cult meeting, we are going to be going through the possible infections these heroes will come across, how they'll deal with it, and discover the fates of the Incredibles and the Supers as we ponder the question: What if the Incredibles were zombies?
Oh, okay. Parlays in, fellas. Sports. What is this?
We're EF Ultimate Break, the best way to see the world for anyone 18 to 35.
Shut up. Anyways, okay. Parlays in, fellas. Well, Mr. Incredible's gotta be infected. I feel like the main characters are gonna be Elastigirl and Dash. I feel like Violet's cooked. Maybe Jack is the reason the infection started. Jack is the reason the infection started. I don't know how. Maybe one of his powers is like, I don't know, having a virus. It's gonna be Elastigirl, the baby, and Dash. I feel like them people are the oldest survivors. Everyone else is infected. Edna's gonna be... No, I feel like Edna's gonna live for a little bit, but she's gonna sacrifice herself for Jack. I'm calling it, bruh.
Do you want to see your name in the end credits? Go check out our coffee, and at low as $1 a month, you can have your name on the end screen at the end of every...
Let's see some random person name. Avram D. Gold, Stephen Flick, Elliot Tyson, George DiLeonardi, Texas Instruments. What a bad name.
Video. Giving is also welcome. Links for the coffee are in the description of the video.
W plug.
Now, first, if you haven't seen my Zombie Infection AU video, do check it out as we talk about the three main components on what makes a zombie AU so entertaining.
Would there ever be like a hoodie dude infection AU? Hoodie dude, why are you... Shut up. Shut it. Man, I'm always yapping, Cuddy. Always talking. I can never get a sentence in, Cuddy. What do you want to say? Always yapping, Cuddy. Shut up. But like, someone should make a hoodie dude infection AU. I don't know how it would work, but you know, all creative liberties will be falling to you. They just make me into like, I don't know, bro, a fat fuck.
First, we need to figure out how everyone would get infected.
Okay.
Thankfully, the NSA tapes already has a recording of zombies already existing in the universe.
Really?
In Gamma Jack's tape, he talks about his regular fights with villains. And in that portion, he mentions how he has to fight zombie monkeys.
Yeah, I've
Right.
fought my fair share of villains, and they all have their own unique challenges. You know, they got their zombie monkeys and their...
How does one create a zombie monkey? Did you just like go to a zoo, kill a monkey, and like revive it? Is it like Frank? It's not like Frankenweenie. Y'all remember Frankenweenie? It's like that. How does that even work? Also, how unemployed do you have to be to like use zombie monkeys? You know, like instead of creating super soldier serum, a suit of armor, powers, you instead go to like an animal, like zoo. Only animals are in zoos. But you go to a zoo, steal some monkeys, and then make them into zombies. Like, how unemployed do you have to be?
Giant laser robots and their super aquatic ninja pygmies.
Now we can take this information and bend it to what would be an awesome vector for a breakout event. We can say that Jack goes out on his daily patrol and he comes across another one of Baron Von Ruthless's mutants.
Cuddy, that don't look like a zombie monkey though. That Cuddy, we know which is his favorite hand, bro. He a righty.
And dispatches them as usual. Only this time, he lets his guard down and a zombie mutant gets a jump on him. Thinking his powers would be enough to take care of the infected mutant, he gets too cocky, as he does not notice the zombie slashing him in his abdomen. Jack gets cut as he grabs a hold of the infected and disintegrates it out of anger.
The baby.
Baron Von Ruthless escapes during the commotion, as Jack grips his wound. Now, since there are already zombies in the universe, I think the NSA would already have a cure for the said infection.
You think cancer still exists in, like, the Incredibles universe? Maybe. Big Pharma is still a thing in the NSA, bruh. But please, cancer. We need bread. We need tax dollars, big dog. I'm just saying. You think AIDS still exists?
But this time, I'd like to think Gamma Jack got infected while his powers were still active, thus making the virus mutate in a way where the cure for the infection no longer works.
Okay.
As soon as he returns back to the NSA for the cure, I believe Jack would think he's all good now as he tries to leave. Instead, before he gets out of the clinic, he nearly collapses on the floor, vomiting radioactive sludge.
Ugh.
Some agents would stare at Jack,
shoot him.
But his fellow supers would most likely come to his aid.
The Phalange? What he finna do? Sing the zombies away? Like, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Phalange gotta be the worst hero I've ever heard of in my lifetime, Cuddy. Phalange sucks. Y'all know his powers is just singing hella loud? That's it. It's literally just me in a playlist, Cuddy. Me in a Bluetooth speaker. I could be Phalange. Bro, I'll prove it right now, bro. Who'd he do Detour this early on, bro? Hold on, I'm mad tired. I don't want to be that loud.
My old phone carrier was reaching their hand into my wallet and just...
I think he was reaching his hand into his pants. I was about to say, bro, we're just finna go. I'm not even finna be that loud, bro. Not even that loud, bro. What'd I say?
I'd like to think Frozone would be in the vicinity at the time as Mr. Incredible and Gazerbeam would be walking in to check on Jack. As Frozone comes...
I feel like Frozone would be chilling. I swear to you, that was not a pun, Cuddy. If it was, I'm offing myself.
To check on his friend,
that was corny.
He gets attacked by a now infected Gamma Jack.
Bro, I promise you, I did not pre-watch none of this. I promise you, bro. Like, why? Why everyone I root for be dying, getting infected, or getting, like, done dirty?
He dodges in the nick of time as he almost gets bit, but gets Jack under control with his ice. Mr. Incredible and Gazerbeam start to run towards Lucius as his ice starts to crack as Jack's powers start to get stronger.
Oh.
I'd normally think Lucius would appreciate the help, but considering Jack's powers and thinking what it would be if Mr. Incredible got infected, he would ice off the heroes from the opposite side of the room as the rest of the heroes that were not on the other side of the room starts to contain Jack.
What if one of the heroes just did not know like what was happening, bro? He was taking a massive, but now he steps out. He has to handle the situation.
I'd like to believe that the ones on Mr. Incredible's side would be Meta Man and Universal Man.
Hey, Meta Man's trash, Cuddy. You a bot.
Along with the brains of the Supers, Everseer, and the rest of the Phantasmics. The rest of the Thrilling Three have made the scene, but they seem to be down one member.
Where's Gazerbeam?
Dynaguy and Apogee would be there mostly to check on Flange and how his voice is recovering as the ice starts to crack.
They're all cooked.
And the entire building starts to shake.
Oh, this is so cool.
Gamma Jack, the Flange, and the rest of the heroes that were in that wing of the clinic are now either infected
or dead
or eaten.
Is Lucius dead or... I'm assuming he's dead. Why does the Phalange get to live, but Lucius Frozone is dead, Cuddy? This is so unfair. The Flange. Nah, Hoodie Dude, not too much on the Flange. He's trash, Cuddy. He sucks. Also, what is this mask? I never got masked like this, bro. Like, we can see you, dog. Like, that incredible chin, Cuddy, that shovel chin you got, gang. You not slick. You not hiding nothing, bruh. This man Flange sucks, bruh. But no, Frozone better be alive. In zombie form, of course.
Frozone held on as long as he could, but ended up being a man-witch turned by the zombies.
God damn it! One thing! Come on! What do you No, I didn't pre-watch. You think if I had pre-watched this, I would have built up more jokes with a Flange? Like, why is he here, Cuddy? Let him die. I need Flange gone, bruh. He's trash. He sucks. Same with that one chick whose powers don't work, unlike in the nights. Who's the solar-powered chick? She sucks, too.
The rest of the heroes evacuate the remaining NSA.
Run, Gazer Beam! I don't care. Mr. Incredible and Gazer Beam, hey, they're the ones I want to live, bruh. I don't care. Everyone else can die. Gazer Beam, I need him live, Cuddy. His voice is too sexy, bitch. Hello, Hoodie Dude. That's man. Hey, bruh. No, I'm not gassing. Y'all gotta listen to them NSA tapes I reacted to a while back, bruh.
Agents, as some of the Phantasmics hold off the infected.
Who?
Everseer leads the Phantasmics in their defense
against
as he
Gamma Jack?
glimpses into the future. As he seems to be calm and collected, the rest of his team are busy holding the zombies back. Knowing what Everseer's powers are, I believe he peered into the future to see if this would be the way to go in terms how he thinks it will all go. As he does, his team starts to drop and get infected.
What a leader.
As he lets himself get eaten, as he knows what the rest of the heroes can pull off.
So he sacrificed his team. Okay, Shadow Everseer, dog. He sacrificed the jobbers to let the main characters win. Okay, W Everseer, bruh. Oh. I know, great voice.
Yup, the germaphobe decided to break his one rule because he had that much faith in the rest of the heroes.
Right.
Now, where do we go from here? We can assume that Mr. Incredible and the remaining survivors regroup to try and figure out what to do next before this gets out into the public and another outbreak occurs. Metaman suggests that they contain the infected in the clinic wing of the NSA, which most agree, but Gazer Beam lets everyone know, even if they do figure out how to keep them in the clinic for long, they need to consider that these aren't normal infected.
Thank you.
These are superpowered zombies that still possesses their powers even while infected.
Oh wait, he's alive?
Yeah. So it's back to the drawing board in containing the outbreak.
No, just kill them all.
As the conversation goes on, they hear a voice coming from behind them.
Who?
I can help you whip up a cure.
God damn it! Actually, this buddy, low key. I mean, they're not gonna listen to him.
As everyone is surprised as they turn.
Wait, how did he get to the NSA?
And see a kid wearing a blue cape and a DIY Mr. Incredible shirt.
Fire.
Incrediboy has made the scene. At first, Bob is concerned for the boy's safety and how he got into the NSA headquarters in the first place. But Gazer Beam and Dynaguy think about it for a solid minute. Apogee then notices the boots that this kid is wearing. Seeing how similar they are to Dynaguy's rocket gloves, she asks if he made them himself. He acknowledges the fact that he did and thanks Apogee for noticing. Universal Man is more panicked than anything else, as he is still shaken up with what just happened.
Yeah, I would be too.
Dynaguy snaps his friend out of it as he composes himself. The group of surviving heroes converse about how they can contain the infected while Buddy can help the remaining scientists work up a cure. But he states that in order to make a cure,
he needs blood.
He needs a fresh sample
of
the virus from one of the infected. They look at everyone thinking,
Sacrifice Meta Man!
who would be strong enough and fast enough
Meta
to
Man!
contain a super-powered zombie and
Meta
get to
Man!
the lab
Get Cuddy, get Flange, Cuddy. He's trash. Yo, hey, bruh. Hey, easy pickings with the Flange, bruh. Easy pickings, gang.
without getting infected. As the group talks,
Mr.
they
Incredible.
all turn to Mr. Incredible.
Bob Parr, Cuddy!
He is very hesitant at first, but Universal Man reminds him that literally nothing can penetrate his skin.
That is true.
So even if he
But he
gets
gotta close his mouth, Cuddy. Better close them nostrils.
bit, the teeth of the supers would not penetrate his body. Now you have to remember, this is prime Mr. Incredible. Stu in The Incredibles, this is the Mr. Incredible that is at his peak.
Ah! Wait, 40% off. Whoa, hey. What the fuck? Bro, Halloween ended yesterday! You
With
dick!
less burning, itching, and pain from moderate
Gazer Beam does bring up the fact that they have no idea how the infection works and if it
It could be
really does
airborne.
need to penetrate the skin to get infected. But everyone collectively scolds Simon as he acknowledges that he is not helping at all. Mr. Incredible looks at the door welded shut by Gazer Beam as he hypes himself up.
Ah!
Meta Man gives him a pep talk as Gazer gets ready to open the door to back him up.
Okay.
Universal Man and the rest of the Thrilling Three are at the ready by the lockdown door to shut
Okay.
it as soon as they come back.
Okay!
Before Bob is ready, Buddy tugs at his costume,
Oh.
looking up at his hero as he tells him how he's got this. He's Mr. Incredible, the
Oh,
best
he finna die.
superhero there is. What could happen? With this, Bob gets a new wind of motivation
Go, mister!
as he remembers why he became a super in the first place. He nods at Meta Man and Gazer Beam as they open the door.
I'm getting chills!
Bob runs in at a blinding speed, bolting past the infected.
Cook 'em!
These things try to get a hold of Bob, but he's just too
Man, cook the defense, Cuddy. Good shit, RB. Good shit, running back. Cook 'em, Cuddy. Who gonna stop you, bruh? The flange, Cuddy? Weave that hoe.
fast and too strong for them to pin down. As he runs through the infected, he grabs an infected Frozone
Yes!
and Gamma Jack.
Whoa,
as
why Gamma Jack?
he makes a beeline towards the exit. As these infected claw at Bob's costume, he seems to be unaffected by these attacks as they shut the door behind him. But before Gazer Beam could weld it shut, the infected flood out of the clip
No, Gazer Beam!
as they book it towards the lockdown door. As the doors slowly close, it looks like they aren't going to make it. As the gap between these massive metal doors start to
Hey,
close,
sacrifice Meta Man!
Meta Man
Oh, shh!
grabs everyone as he tells them to hold on. He focuses all of his mental strength enough as their bodies begin to warp. As
Wait, why did you know about it? Whatever.
the doors shut, Meta Man teleports everyone to the other side of the lockdown door as it locks.
Good move, Meta Man.
These infected are now in possession of the team. They run to the research lab of the NSA as they throw these infected supers into cryopods.
Wait, why Frozone? I think wouldn't a Frozone be like immune?
Samples being taken. Buddy starts to get to work on the cure
Good
with the
move.
rest of the scientists. As Universal Man and Meta Man stand guard by the door, Bob strikes up a conversation with Buddy. How the hell did he get into the NSA headquarters? How did he find it in the first place? Without looking up from his work, he simply states that his father was one of the co-founders of the NSA, and as it so happens to be, it's Take Your Son to Work Day. As Mr. Incredible is in utter shock, he looks back towards Gazer Beam in utter disbelief. They talk amongst themselves while standing guard. Universal Man, more calm and collected than usual. Meta Man and Bob talking about getting a bite to eat after all of this is done. And Dyna Guy watching
I say Dyna Guy like that. Dyna Guy.
All of this is done. And Dynaguy.
And Dynaguy. Whoa, bruh.
Watching Apogee and Simon flirt at the other side of the room.
Damn.
Buddy tells everyone
Cuddy
that
a
he's
cuck.
finally whipped up a possible cure to all of this. As they all gather around, they test it on Frozone first. As they inject this cure straight into his heart, it takes a few minutes before it could take effect. But as it does, the infection starts to fade. Lost skin and muscle tissue start to grow back, and limbs start to regrow and reattach themselves to the joints. Lucius wakes up in a panic, but calms down as he sees the shock on everyone's faces. They cheer as Bob hugs his friend as everyone is relieved that Buddy and the rest of the scientists could make a modified cure for the gamma zombie infection. As Metaman gives a speech on how, even in the
A
darkest
speech? Oh, Cuddy, he finna die.
times, hope will shine
Who's gonna
through.
die?
Gamma Jack's pod starts to glow green. As he breaks through
Hey, W comms.
his pod, biting down on Metaman's neck in utter shock.
Get the thingy! Get the
Gazer
cure!
tells Buddy to give them the cure, but as he says it,
There's only
it
one?
will take a couple of minutes to produce even more, as this is the only one that he had.
Incrediman!
Bob pats him on the shoulder as he tells Buddy, he's got this.
Ah! Cuddy, cook up!
Incrediboy has got this.
Ah!
With stars in his eyes,
Cook up!
he sees Mr. Incredible's Universal Man, Frozone, and Dynaguy hold off an infected Gamma Jack
The
as they
Metaman.
try to stop the infection from getting to Metaman's system. As strong as his metabolism is, Metaman can only hold off the infection for so long. Bob pins Jack down as Frozone freezes Jack in place.
Good move!
He does not let up this time, as Bob now turns his attention to
Beat his
Metaman
ass!
as Dynaguy and Universal Man struggle to pin him down as he turns. Bob spears Metaman, pinning him down with all of his strength as it becomes a fight for control. As Buddy almost finishes mass-producing the cure, the infected supers begin to break through the lockdown doors as Gazerbeam and Apogee are at the ready.
Cook up!
With Metaman becoming more and more infected, he slashes at Universal Man
Cuddy trash.
as he gets him square in the chest. Universal Man starts to feel the effects of the infection
Kill him.
as Bob tells Dynaguy to make sure Universal Man does not turn himself into a black hole. As the infected finally break through the door, Gazer and Apogee square up as Buddy pushes through the both of them as a ray gun with the cure locked and loaded. He aims at the infected supers
What if he missed?
as he fires.
Oh, this is fire, Cuddy!
But that's all I got for you in today's
Bitch!
episode.
Whatever. This is fire, dude! Huh. This is fire. This is fire. This is cool as hell, bro. This was mad cool, bro. Where's my soundboard? This gets a hoodie dude soundboard of awe. I guess. Hold on, whatever. Hold on. Oh. This is a W. Oh. A W, fellas. A massive W. Bruh, this was amazing, Cuddy. This was a fire video. Oh, I burp, sorry. Fellas, that's crap for today's video. If you like the video, I'll do another video. I don't really care, bruh. I really don't care. I'm really tired. I'm kind of awake now, actually. Whatever. Love y'all. Peace. Bye.